Let's give the rest to Little John here. Hey, Little John. Not that you need it, but since there's a tiny bit left, here you go. Rosie is thrilled to death. This is her favorite time of day, food time. And Little John thinks life is pretty damn good because he does not normally get soaked food, and there's a little more than I accidentally made a little extra, so I'm giving it to Little John, and he is very happy about it. But we have to admit, like, her body condition is looking really, really, really good compared to what it did even 3 weeks ago. Very good. I'm really happy with the weight that she's putting on. And the babies and them. Make sure. Yeah. Normally he doesn't get food. My pigs are out in pasture. It was sprinkling here. It's not sprinkling now. I don't know what the weather's doing, but it was sprinkling. I check their waters. The waters look good. So I'll have to come back in here in about a half hour. It takes Rosie about that long to eat and let her out. Yeah, I just have to say that Rosie's progress has been fantastic. I need to have pictures side by side so you guys can see what I'm comparing to, because about 3 weeks ago I took pictures of her because the vet was very happy with the progress she's made here, but I personally was not. I saw some rib, a little backbone. I'm not thrilled about that. And so I was like, let's do something about this. Let's figure this out. Let's start doing some soaked feed. Even though she has all of her teeth and she eats really well, she just needed a little something extra, you know, and sometimes horses do. And she's just done incredible on it. So the bigs are out in the pasture. A little bit of a rough morning. We had to put our dog down, Basie, and so I'm just, yeah, I'm not gonna talk about it. But she basically, she's 14 years old. She was a golden retriever mix. 14, no, just golden retriever, English golden retriever, 14 years old, a senior dog. And I took her in to be put down, and the vet kept trying to get me to buy pain medication for her. And I said, I don't want to give her pain medication. She can hardly get up and down stairs. She can hardly breathe. She's dying. She's at the end of her life. Like, I've spent the time with her. I know my own dog, and I wouldn't be coming in to have her put down if I thought there was something I can do for her. And I don't want to pump a 14-year-old dog full of drugs. Just kindly put the dog down for me. They sat there and argued with me, and it was very unprofessional and, in my opinion, disgusting, because why on earth would somebody bring their dog in who loves their dog very much to be put down if they were going to try other options? You know what I mean? I know my dog. I've spent the time with her, and we made the decision to put her down, and we want her to have her put down. Stop trying to, I don't want to limp a dog's life along. Her quality of life is not good, and pain medication isn't going to fix the fact that she can't breathe, and she's just struggling. She can hardly see. She has no, like, pep for life. You guys know, if you've had a dog in the final days or an animal in the final days, you know what I'm talking about. You start to be able to tell. You know. it's close to the end. And that's how she was, and it just wasn't fair to keep her going anymore. Should we put humans down when they're old? That's actually a very legit question. But a dog is different. You know, I believe personally, humans we're put on the earth to protect and care for animals. And so part of that protecting and caring for animals is when you know the time's up, you don't let them suffer, because you don't do that. That's what I personally believe. You're put on, we are supposed to take care of them to some extent. And especially with domesticated animals, like we have to do our part. And when the end is there, and when the end is time, we have to make that decision, and you don't let animals suffer. So looks like you got timed out, so you must have been an idiot. I didn't see your comments, but look at this goofball. Nope, I make decisions based on quality of life. We are located in Minnesota. This is Rosie. She is finishing up, or she's got a lot of food left. But she's working on eating her food. I just didn't know. Yeah, I agree, Mary. I agree. We do the best we can here for the animals, and we try to take very good care of them, but there are times, it's bittersweet, honestly, because she's not suffering or struggling anymore, and we know she's done, her life has ended, she's at peace, and so it's a bittersweet feeling, because yeah, you're gonna miss them, and it sucks really bad, but I know that she's at peace, and that feeling is almost a relief to me personally. It's a weight off my shoulders. It's a relief, because she's not sitting here struggling anymore, which is what was happening to her. So hard to watch. This is Little John. Little John is very excited because I had some leftover soaked feed from feeding my other horse, so he got a little. He normally doesn't get soaked feed. And then in here is Rosalina. Both of these are ponies, and both of them are from Kilpens. So she was a really, really thin, poor Amish pony who needed her feet done, and who cannot be on pasture. And then he had his feet actually grown out in the back about 8 inches. Here they are now. This is after my farrier has done extensive work. He still doesn't walk completely straight. But his progress here has been incredible. My farrier has done a wonderful job. So my farrier has done very good work. And this is Little John. He's also lost a lot of weight. I know it probably doesn't look like it because he is chunky, but he has lost a lot of weight. The girls have been working with both of the ponies, and they're doing really well. There's Rosie. All right. I think yours is done. Thank you, sir. Thank you. This live won't be long. Yeah, aren't his feet amazing? He is too chubby. The vet did say he needs to lose more weight, but if you can believe it, he was like 3 times that size when he came here. It was awful. He was very big, and that just caused a lot more stress on his already bad feet and bad legs, and it was not good. And so the vet basically was like, this is dire. Like, he needs to lose weight badly in order to help his feet. We did have his feet x-rayed. We had his legs x-rayed, and he had no rotation in his coffin bones, and there was nothing in the x-rays that said he would have permanent damage, which is amazing. That we were prepared for the worst, and it's all able to be corrected with farrier work, which is huge to us, because we were expecting it to be not good. 60-pound corgi cat. I love it. Oh, I love it. So the harder part of having our dog put down is actually our other dog, who she raised as a puppy. That's hard for our other dog to process, and she practically raised her, and so it was like her mom. So it's like having her mother pass, and she is definitely very sensitive to that. She's an incredible dog, and now she doesn't have. We've always had 2 dogs here. We had 3 dogs for quite a long time. We only have 1 dog now. That's hard for dogs. They're pack animals, companion animals. It's not. Come on, Puppers. It's okay. Here she is. This is Puppers. She's a German Shepherd St. Bernard. Yeah, I know. You lost your friend today. I know. You lost your friend today. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, no worries. Scott's, but yeah, so this is Puppers. She lost her buddy. I'm going to actually brush her because she is covered in burrs. I have this, and she loves being brushed, and I just cannot keep ahead of her, and she goes in the woods and she just gets covered, and then I can't keep ahead of them. She actually needs to go to a groomer. She needs to go to a groomer and have some of her fur clipped and actually have work done, because she's just a mess. Because she goes in the woods and hangs out in there. But, no. So I've always had, and I believe, like, dogs should have companions and have buddies, and, like, dogs are like a pack animal, right? So they want to be with other dogs. And so it's not ideal just having 1 dog, but I'm in no hurry to get another dog. I just, honestly, it's been one thing after the next here. We lost Phoenix. We had to have Phoenix put down. Moo was very sick, and we are getting our vet bills for Moo, and those are adding up quickly. And now we knew we were going to need to put Basie down, but it's been one thing on top of the next, and I'm just in no rush to go out and bring something else in here. Honestly, I'm just trying to process what is already happening. Hugs from Canada. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Natalie. Welcome. Yeah, I'm just not in a hurry to run out, and I'm not even, like, the kids are like, can we have a puppy? We want a puppy. And I know it would be good for my dog, for our dog now, to have a companion, but I'm not there in that headspace at all at this time. So maybe in the future, but not right now. I'm not there. This is our little girl. Her name is Marshy, or Marshmallow. She is a Holland Lap. She's a blue-eyed white Holland Lap. She's an absolute dolly. I will pull her out so you guys can see her. Hey, girl. This is our little Holland Lap. She's our baby. She's actually almost a year old. I can't believe we've already had her. Might have to look back. But she is such a sweetheart. I'm going to give her some of her food. Yeah. exactly, Mary. I just, you know, I understand too where the kids are at is like the kids process it quicker and are like, kids process things a little quicker and are like, okay, you know, we only have, you know, we can get a puppy, and you know what I mean? And they think like that. And it's like, that's great, because I do want them to process it, and I do want them to, you know, be excited. You know, they were sad. They gave her hugs. Peter helped me bury her. But even Phoenix too, it's just like, I just don't, it's great that you guys are processing it like that. I'm not. So I need time. Yep, resilient children. Uh-huh. We're cousins from across the pond. Scott Davis, are we? I hear that it's especially hard when you have kids because they don't fully understand the magnitude. Yes. Financially. Yes. We have taken on a lot in the past. Like, I don't, like, Moo, I was shocked at how much testing for Moo costed, and all of we did IVs. He was very sick. The cost was wild. It's very expensive to take care of Moo. Everything is expensive, and puppies require care, love, 24/7, like 365. Like, it's a very demanding, it's like having a child again. Puppies are just, they need your time. And a dog is only as good as you make them. So they're only as good as the time that you put into them. And right now, I don't feel that I have the right time to do that. I'm also focusing on other things. Like, you guys have noticed, I'm hyper focused on Rosie and helping her gain weight. That's a big one. I want to do more work with Lovey. I want to get Puppers to a groomer and clip her and get her ready. So I'm trying to focus on what I already have right now, not on adding more. I want to focus on the things that I have and the things that I need to take care of here. You know, paying our vet bills, getting our hay for the winter, all that kind of stuff. Like, all of those things, I want to take care of those things and take care of what I already have. Thank you, Scott. Thank you. Yep. Yep, he has, yep, it's been a long time. It's been a long time. Yeah, hard to think. There's just so much that has happened in the past months on this channel that is wild. But I'm probably going to go, you guys. I'm sorry that it was a short live, but the horses are out in pasture. It's kind of rainy outside, and I'm going to do a few things in the house while I can. Yeah, honestly, Mary, it's true. It's true. And I'm sorry, this isn't, you know, I feel like the lives have kind of been getting back on track. And today it's just like, it's very weird, for one, not having a dog in the house. I'm going to be honest with you. Give me probably a week and I'm going to be like, we need a dog. I don't like not having a dog in the house. I don't like it. I like to have a dog in the house. I feel safer with a dog in the house. I love having the companionship of, like, I come home, the dog's there, dog with the kids, dog down by the door on the inside at night. I will miss that. I have not had a dog in the house for 11 years. For 11 years, I've had a dog. No, that's a lie. It's like 13 years that I've always had a dog with me. I've always had a dog in my house, living with me, living with the kids. So, it's not, and I guess I will be honest. I'm not opposed to rescuing again an older dog. We got Basie when she was a senior already. I'm not opposed to rescuing an older dog. Honest to God, I actually wouldn't mind skipping the puppy stage, especially with golden retrievers. And I would totally get a golden again. Golden retrievers are my heart dog. I adore them. Both my goldens have passed this year. Holly and then now Basie. And I love golden retrievers. So see how like quiet it is? Normally there's a dog in here and I like get their water and like now like just feeding too. Everything's going to be so different. It's going to be very quiet. Above your headspace, nice silent again. Thank you, Natalie. I appreciate it really. I really do. I really do. Yes, that's the thing. I'm so not opposed to buying, and I don't think we would want like an old dog, but you know, a 5 or 6 year old golden retriever, something that's already gone through the puppy stage, and somebody maybe has used it for breeding and doesn't want it anymore, or these things do come up, where people retire old breeding dogs and they're 5 or 6 year old dogs. That would be perfect, something like that. It would be more or less a companion for me, and a dog to have grow up with the kids too. Like, and I'm not opposed to a puppy, but I would not do a puppy at this time because I can't commit to the work. I cannot commit to that workload, and I know I cannot commit to that workload. It's too much. I'm not opposed to a puppy, but that would be in the future. And honestly, I'd rather skip the puppy stage and help a dog that people, you know, raised and they love it, but they, you know, need to pass it on. And I would rather help a dog. Honestly, I would very much rather help a dog. No, we're not, Mike. Mike Graff is my husband. Nope, not yet. But eventually, it's just Mike's down there. He's Mike's down here in this shed, and he must be watching my live. Creeper, freaking creeper. He's not a creeper. I'm just kidding. He's my husband. But he's watching my live. Look at, see? There he is. He's waving at you guys. There's Peter. Here comes Peter. He must have something to show me. He's running. No, that's... I had to be a doofus. Hey, Robbie from Duluth. I didn't even know you were in here. When did you get here? No. I just don't like, it's just weird. You get used to having something around, and then it's not there anymore. It's like, oh, this is really weird. But Basie wasn't really like an alarm dog. She didn't bark much, and she was very quiet and very laid back. Our other dog, Holly, the golden retriever, was much more active and like barked and let us know, and she was different. They were two very different dogs. Basie was definitely very laid back, and she was living out her very, very final like senior years here. She only barked at 6 a.m. Robbie, how did I miss you? I'm sorry. He's been here since the beginning. I'm like, where was I? Apparently not reading comments. Yeah, nope. So if I found an older golden, that would be amazing. That just kind of came in, but then, you know, an older dog, they already establish habits. So if they have bad habits like chasing livestock or anything like that, you have to worry about that. But that's why I think golden retrievers are pretty safe, because they're like a golden retriever. They usually, I mean, I just haven't really met a golden retriever with a really bad habit, like a habit that's like biting or something bad, like something like that you can't correct. Like golden retrievers are just so, they're such a good breed of dog. They're just so safe. I love them. Anyways, I suppose I think I'm going to go and actually give Puppers her food. Hopefully she eats. She was pretty sad. I did let her, I kind of debated saying they are cute. I agree wholeheartedly. I love my Goldens. But before I buried her, I actually let puppers come out and smell her and kind of process it, and it was sad because she was sad. And then she watched me bury her, and then she laid there for a while by where we buried her. But I just hope that I hope Puppers isn't. She was wagging her tail tonight. So I just hope she eats her food, because sometimes when dogs are grieving, they will not eat or drink and be kind of lethargic. And so we'll see how Puppers is. Oh, thank you. Yeah, so we had 2 Goldens. So we had 2 Goldens and then Puppers at the beginning of this year. And we had 3 dogs here for quite a while. And earlier this year, we put down Holly, who wasn't moving well and then stopped eating and drinking. And it was very clear. Basie was still eating and drinking, but struggling in a lot of ways. And so we just had her put down this morning because she just wasn't living life to the fullest. So those are my 2 golden retrievers. I love golden retrievers so much. They're my favorite breed of dog, because they are just so wonderful with children. So for ways to earn brownie points, really, Michael? No, I do. I'll miss the companionship because you don't understand, like, you don't realize how much you miss it until it's not there. Because even if you're not petting them and interacting with them all the time, they're there. So they're there. They're always there. She was, especially. What is for dinner tonight? Lee Hoffman. Hello, Lee. What's for dinner tonight? I had a burrito, and my husband and son had McDonald's. That's why I had a burrito. Yes, won't be surprised if you see Puppers with James. Yes. Puppers and James are best friends. Now, James goes to get fixed next week. So, yeah, so that's going to be a little bit of a challenge. Hello from Michigan. Hello, Brian. Michigan, very cool. Not too far away. My husband has asked a couple times, we should go visit Michigan, take the ferry or whatever it is across. That's unusual food at your house. Yeah, no kidding. Well, my burrito, it wasn't like a burrito. It was like a burrito bowl from Chipotle. So it's not healthy, but it's 10 times better than, other places. And Mike just answered the other part of that question. Yeah, when Mike and Peter go, I'm in Greece. Oh, did you see the gyros I posted on my channel? I love gyros, love them. And I know I need to try real one. I need to try a real one because here I'm sure everything is fake as heck. And it's not real. Oh man, honey, we're going to Greece. So we are in the United States. This is, here's James. You guys want to see James? James is my kitten. You go, come here. Hey, baby. This is James. This is James. This is Pickles. That's Princess. This is Gemma. This is Demon. This is Wiki. This is what is her name? Sphinx. Sphinx, Demon, James, blah, blah, blah. We're missing a couple. Pickles, Princess. Who are we missing here? We're missing cats. That's not all of them. But those are my babies. Those are my babies. I need to get them some food because everybody's hungry. Somebody was being an idiot and got timed out. Well, that's what you get for being a moron. Don't come in here acting like an idiot, or Mary's gonna I got 9 cats. Okay. We have 11. So 4, 5, 6, 7. No, we had some pass. These guys are glorified barn cats, and sometimes things happen. We do our best to love them, take care of them. We get them all fixed. We get them, but we live in the country, and occasionally one doesn't make it. We have another one named Luminous, but Luminous is not here. There's Luminous, and then I think that might be it, actually. 8 cats. What the heck? Wait a minute. Froggy. We're missing Frog. We're missing Froggy and Luminous. So that's 2 more. 9 cats. Because we're missing Frog and Luminous. I feel like we're missing another one, but I can't for the life of me figure out who's missing. The kids could tell you. Oh yeah, Klaus, my inside kitty. He's not out there. I'm not sure where he's at, but we have another kitty. He's Klaus. He goes in and out. He does what he wants. Klaus is the king, the master, does whatever the heck he wants. There's a lot of cats, no dogs. Well, we have 1 dog, but she is outside only. Yeah, they do, and the cats do, they roam, and that's what makes me nervous. We do have coyotes and things around here, predators, and sometimes bad things happen because we can't control it. Like, we have the area here where they're safe, and we have a little cat house in the winter to keep them warm, and we do our best to take care of them, but you can't control everything. And when you have farm cats, I call these guys glorified farm cats, but when you have that, things can happen, and that's part of having cats that live outside. And I'm blocking Puppers out because she thinks she's gonna come up here and eat cat food, and she's not, because I'm making up her keep the mice down. Yes, mice, chipmunks, rats. I mean, you guys saw the other day, she caught a chipmunk right in front of, I was doing a live, and she caught one of the cats. Pickles caught a chipmunk right while I was on the live. Just gross. Anyways, okay, guys, I'm gonna run. Oh, thank you. Yeah, people do. Here's my boy. Goose. I call him my mustache cat. I'll show you why. This is Klaus. I'll see if he'll do it. Klaus. Now, Klaus. Every time I hold Klaus, I ask him to give me a mustache. Klaus. Thank you, Klaus. Give me a mustache. He's a good boy. This is Klaus. Klaus is the glorified inside cat. He does what he wants. If he wants to be outside, he goes outside. He wants to be inside, he stays inside. He does what he wants, when he wants to. He's a spoiled, rotten little brat. I'm not even kidding about that. He's spoiled. We love Klaus to death, but he's a brat. He's spoiled, rotten. I have 5 cats, but I'm moving. I don't know what to do with them. Well, you can try to place them, but after that, I suggest a humane society or someone who can place them for you, who can do a good job at making sure they go to a proper home. That's what I would suggest. All right, I'm headed out of here. Take care, everybody. Have a good night. Have a great Saturday. I'll see you tomorrow. Saturday, it's Friday. Well, have a great Friday and Saturday, and I'll see you tomorrow on Saturday. Take care, everybody. Bye.